This no-baked Hershey pie is a great no-bake dessert to add to your summer.
It's full of Hershey flavor, topped with a homemade stabilized whipped cream and Hershey pieces.
So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to start off by making your Oreo crush. You're going to spray your pie plate with baking spray with flour in it.
And then you're going to pulse your Oreos. We did 25 Oreos in a food processor. You're going to pulse this until you have cookie crumbs. This should take only a few minutes in your food processor. And then you're going to pour the Oreo crumbs into a bowl and add 5 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter in there.
And then you're going to mix it until it's nice and combined, until it looks just like this.
And then you're going to put it in your grease 9-inch pie plate, and then just smear it out in an even layer until it is a nice flat surface. This should take a few minutes. I also used a ramekin to help make it easier to flatten out the surface. And voila. And then you're going to put it in the oven for about 10 minutes at 350 degrees.
And then you're going to also, after that, you're going to start making your whipped cream filling for the pie.
We use Cool Whip, cream cheese, powdered sugar. You're going to mix that together and then fold in the Cool Whip until it's nice and combined. And then you're going to pour that filling on top of that cooled Oreo crumb pie crust.
And then you're going to smear it in an even layer until it's nice and combined, just like this.
Until it's nice and even. This should only take a few seconds. And then you're going to make your Hershey filling by melting a 4-ounce Hershey bar in the microwave for 30-second increments, stirring in between those increments, breaking up the Hershey pieces, and then you just want to stir that until it's nice and melted.
And then you're going to add your 8-ounce container of Cool Whip, and then you're basically going to mix it in with the Hershey melted chocolate until it's nice and combined. And then you're going to add your second 8-ounce container of Cool Whip, and then you're going to mix it in with the Hershey chocolate until it's nice and combined.
And then you're going to pour that Hershey filling on top of that cream cheese filling. Pour that all over, and then also smear it in an even layer. But be careful not to combine both of the layers, because you don't want the colors to mix together. You want that Hershey filling to keep its color and composure.
And you want it to look pretty all throughout. And then you're going to start making your whipped cream by combining water and some gelatin. And then you're going to add that into some with some heavy cream and some vanilla. Then you're going to add a teaspoon of heavy cream into the gelatin and water and mix it until it's nice and combined. And then you're going to add it into your heavy cream, powdered sugar, and vanilla, and mix it until it forms stiff peaks, just like this.
And then you're going to put your stabilized whipped cream in a piping bag, and you're going to top that on top of your Hershey pie, just like this. Our piping bag was acting a little crazy today, but it did the job. It did its best.